Hi guys, it's me again. I haven't done any videos in a while, I know, but because I've been working on something like a big surprise, I guess you would say. You remember that in my last video I have gotten a new baby boy. Well, I decided to give him some hair, so I rooted him myself. And I wanted to show you guys the process of me rooting him all. He's all done. I fixed and tipped his nails. I rooted him. You know, I painted him because he really wasn't painted too well. He didn't have much detail. He had veining, but it was a little thick, and I toned it down and all that stuff. So I'll show you him and his details. Oh, here he is. I'll show you him. There he is. I tipped his nails. You can see that I tipped his nails. And then there's foot. I painted and tipped his nails. So basically, I kind of reborn this whole doll my entire self. I reweighted him. I did a lot of work on him. It took me an entire week to finish this doll. And the grand finale, it's a little messy. It's messy, I know, because of the hat. But if you play around with it, I gave him a little mohawk, and there's his hair. It's brown, a little bit of blonde to it. And in some lights it looks red, but I haven't really seen it out in natural light yet, so I'm going to test it out there. It's messy, really messy. Yeah, but, I rooted him myself, and he's just gorgeous. He's a gorgeous little redhead. Well, he ain't really redhead, I should say. He's, reddish brown. I see brown with a red tint, I guess you would say. He's my gorgeous little baby. I love him. It took me a while to root his hair. Very first time, and I love rooting. It is amazing. Let's fluff his hair up. And see, now he could sit up by himself. Oh. Sorry about that. He fell down. But yeah, he is just a cutie pie. Here is my cutie pie. His name is Logan Anthony. There's my cutie pie. Yeah, his painting is gorgeous on him. They gave him veining, if you can see. I don't know if this camera will focus, but I'll have to show you. Like, right in here, there's veining. They gave him veining up to here, over here, and up to here. They did, and they had one thick one. I don't know if they did a wrong brush and then they switched brushes, but it was right through the middle of his head, and it was really blue and thick. Didn't look too right. So I toned that down before I put the hair on so it wouldn't shut through. He has his little eyes. He has a birthmark on him. Right about there, if you could see the little birthmark on him. I created that birthmark there to give him some character. His nose is open. He has an open nose. Glossy eyes and lips, and around his nose a little bit. He weighs about 4.5 pounds. I reweighed him. He only weighed like 2 pounds or so. I said 3, but I weighed him and it was like 2.5 pounds or something like that. And I wanted him to weigh a little bit more because he was too light for me. I know he's a preemie, but he was too light, and I just weighed him more, and his head, because his head wasn't flopping back as I liked, so now the weight's in it, so it flops back, just how a baby's head should flop back, and I like that. And his outfit of the day today was a onesie. He has a white onesie on underneath because his cloth showed a little bit, so I put that on to hide it. And he has a onesie on that says Precious Baby, and it has a baseball, a ring stacker, and a top with stars, and it says Precious Baby. And it's a Gerber by Gerber, and it's a newborn onesie. And then he just has on this yellow, this little yellow hat that he came with. He had on, it kind of matches it, so I figured it goes. But it actually goes with pajamas, but yeah. His detailing is amazing. I did an excellent job. He goes, so I basically cleaned him up and repainted him. So there's my baby. He's just outstanding, amazing. I'll have to get him out in actual sunlight for you at one time. I don't know if it's going to be today because it's supposed to be so hot. I don't even know if you want to be outside today. Like 90s, almost 100 degrees today, and you don't want to like sweat in that heat. It's not good. And I don't really want to bring him out in that heat because I don't know if the heat will damage him. Excessive heat says, you know, damage them, and I don't want to melt the paint or melt his vinyl or anything like that because I don't want to ruin him. He's just so gorgeous. I fell in love with him all over again with some hair. He is just amazing. Well, guys, here is the new and improved Logan. He's all new now that he has his new, you know, basically he came from the hospital. I fixed him up, but he came from basically a hospital. I had to fix him, take his head apart, all that stuff, you know, actual what reborn artists usually do. And I really enjoyed doing everything on him. I enjoyed painting him. I enjoyed doing his hair. So I don't know, maybe in the future I might do some more babies, and then we'll go from there and see if I'll sell them and whatever. We'll go from there. But as of now, I enjoyed my little Logan. Thank you guys, and comment, rate, and subscribe.